what I want to talk to you a little bit about, because you work in only the Dutch-speaking market, and a lot of fathers that I speak with, when they're thinking about the thing of, okay, yeah, I understand, I should be an entrepreneur, I should have enough time to, or be a boss of my own time and organize it so I can spend much time with my kids. However, there's so many other entrepreneurs out there, and I don't know what to do, and they're also thinking of scarcity instead of thinking of abundance. And as I mentioned, you wrote 2 best-selling books in Dutch, which is so impressive to me. So you're focusing in a small part of a small pond, because it's not just, okay, I focus on the whole Dutch market. No, you focus on the Dutch market and then the entrepreneurs inside of the Dutch market. So I'm just wondering, what's your philosophy when we're talking about scarcity and abundance?
Right. So it's funny because this year I'm in American Mastermind, American Direct Response Marketing Mastermind. So I have a lot of mastermind buddies in the States, and I'm traveling there for 5 times a year in this year, 2018. And they're fascinated by the fact that I've been able to write these bestsellers, because a lot of entrepreneurs, and especially people interested in marketing, want to be writing books and to use as a marketing tool. So they're interested in how I managed to turn these books into bestsellers. And I created a course on this as well, which is called Business Book Bestseller. And they're telling me, oh, okay, just sell me the thing. I will translate it myself. They're just so interested in the stuff that it took to get them to the #1 position. And a lot of people keep, like also my Italian family keeps asking me, so when is your book going to be translated into Italian? So there's, on the one hand, there's opportunity there. Like in Italy, the internet market is way less developed than here. Like it's lagging behind a couple of years. And so there would be opportunity there. My Italian is good enough. Maybe I wouldn't be able to write the book, but I could have it translated, The same goes for English. But I think it's important as an entrepreneur to keep realizing why you are doing this. So I could try to scale this business into an international business, like European or worldwide, by turning to English. But this would come at a price. Like the price would be always having to communicate in English. So I have no problem talking to you like now with you in English, even though it's a little bit weird for me. Like we're both Dutch and we're talking in English, so I'm a bit weirded out by that. But okay, and this is something I would need to be doing all the time when I would internationalize my business. So I think as an entrepreneur, it's important to realize. So I'm building I look at my business like a house, and which I am building like brick by brick, and it just takes time, and you need to be visualizing what house you're building. Like where is it? What is this going to lead to? And if the house you're building, you better be building a house that you would love to live in when it's finished. So if I would have to do all this stuff in English, compete with the best marketers in the world that are all doing this stuff in English, need to be paying for advertising on Facebook and AdWords the same pay-per-clicks as they are. These are all hurdles I would need to be taking, using a language which is not my own, and possibly traveling. Like I don't mind going to the States 5 times this year, but it is very tiring, like with a jet lag, and it's not something I want to be doing every year. So I'm always telling the Americans, no, I'm not going to translate it into Dutch. The Dutch-speaking market is 20 million people, which is really small to them, which is like the state of California, I think. But actually, this market I have not optimized this market yet. So like, I don't feel like I have reached the full potential of this market. Many entrepreneurs still don't know me. There's a lot to be gained here, and I can do it just from home. I do a commute, like I'm on my bike for 15 minutes to get to my office where I'm now. There's total silence here. I have a view of a forest and a river. It's beautiful. I can take my dog here. I can just lead a quiet life, living close, working close to home, working at home, being with my kids, walking the dog 2 times a day for half an hour. I'm very happy with the life that I'm living now. And so I think the house that I'm building for now is going to be a house that is in Holland and is based on this type of business and this type of thing that I'm doing right now.
Nice. Yeah, that's amazing. I like the fact that you just mentioned also about the Americans and that they can wrap their head around the fact that, you know, you're in such a small country. I mean, I don't even think they know where we are. And it's brilliant that you've just turned that around into making such a successful business, but that you also keep your head on and just look at, okay, this is what I want, without having to really blow up even more and just go in your own steps. Yeah, it's so important for people to understand that as an entrepreneur, you have to know exactly, okay, what is it that I want? What is my vision? Instead of just going left and right because of what other people are telling you constantly. Because there's always going to be somebody telling you what to do, or maybe even giving good advice. You know, they're trying to be nice to you. So I appreciate.
And also that because there's so much opportunity now. So in the internet and all the tools that we have on the internet, like basically almost for free, has made it so easy to build a business and to do stuff that is in fun and innovative and new and nobody's doing yet. And so you can build a really cool business, but it's easy to get lost and to pursue every shiny new object. And I've done this as well. I'm no stranger to that. But I think it's important. I'm learning how to focus on the stuff that I really want, and to recognize when something is like not what will not lead me in a direction that I actually want to be going into.
Exactly. Hey man, I hope you got all the information out of this that you were looking for. If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon.